Hello, everyone. It's your homeboy, your guy, the man with the plan, the kid next door, and so much more, Zukashi King. And welcome today to another episode of Random Topics. This is going to be a random topic based on the review I have for Spider Man Brand New Day. I was going to do I did do a random topic of this, but the video did not upload to YouTube. It got blocked actually. And so we're gonna do a different take on this, and we are gonna talk about what I think of the new brand new day Spider-Man trailer and what the future of the MCU could be based on this trailer. So sit back, grab your snack, and let's get going. So there are a few things I want to bring up about the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer from the first trailer we saw recently that came out last week. First off, I loved it. I thought it was very good, and I just want to basically go over a few little theories or little plots to that may be discussed in the movie itself. So let's start with the main theme and plot of the story of the trailer. Basically, it starts right a bit after No Way Home, and when we start seeing the trailer, Peter is going over um his past life with MJ and Ned, and basically he's not so much struggling, but I guess he is struggling to cope with being forgotten by his friends and girlfriend. So that's the first part that we know from Brand New Day. Other parts are going to be separated into tiny clips, and we're gonna talk about more. And we're gonna start with the first one. Of the first scenes that come to mind when I see the trailer is the Punisher scene. Now, one of the scenes in the trailer, we get to see Punisher, and he kind of runs into Spider Man. And at this point, it kind of seems like Punisher and Spider Man know each other from, like, I don't know, basically a skirmish or anything, because Punisher doesn't feel like doesn't want to take crap from Spider Man in the trailer, it seems. But yeah, it kind of seems like Punisher and Spider Man may know each other because Spider Man called him Frank. So this leads me to ask and wonder, does Spider-Man know the Defenders? We already saw Daredevil as Matt Murdock in the No Way Home movie, but does that mean now that he knows who Frank Castle is the Punisher, does that mean he's gotten acquainted with the Defenders, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist? If so, are we gonna see them all come together in Brand New Day, or is this gonna be a lead up to another another Defenders series in the MCU? Because we already got the Defenders series on Disney Plus. But I'm wondering, is there going to be a season? Is there going to be a new season or new series like brand new like Daredevil Born Again, or is it going to be kind of like a movie? Either way, I'm kind of excited to see how it happens. Now, I gotta be honest, I have not seen the Defenders series on Disney Plus. I have seen the first season of Daredevil, and I'm currently working on the second season of Daredevil. I have not done Daredevil Born Again because, like I said, trying to work my way through Daredevil season with first series first, but then I'm gonna try to go through the different defenders with Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Punisher, and Jessica Jones separately before I start with defenders, and then see where that goes. But yeah, that's my first point. Is what is the future for the defenders in the MCU? Okay, next point I want to bring out is Peter's dilemma. I like to call this Peter's dilemma because in the trailer we see Peter actually cocooned in what seems to be organic web. I've heard rumors saying that Peter is gonna get his own organic web fluid from his body, like Tobey Maguire. So I'm kind of excited to see where that goes because there's one scene in the movie where Peter goes to um, Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, and ask him to help him with something. It seems that, and Bruce mentions that that Peter's body is going through mutations. What exactly does that mean? Does it mean that he's going through like different abilities, like organic webbing, or is he going to turn into something that resembles a lot like a spider? Or is something going to happen to Peter that changes his life for as Spider-Man? Also, I hope we get to see more of Bruce Banner in this series, in the show, in the movie, and we see him do his Hulk thing because I'm really, and I hope we see the Hulk, the original Hulk from the Avengers, not Smart Hulk. I would rather we have the original Hulk from the Avengers because Smart Hulk is not really a fan favorite, not even my fan favorite. I thought he was cool, but not as cool as the original Hulk, the Savage Hulk. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of mutation is Peter gonna go through. I mean, we already know the spider that bit him is radioactive, but is something more about the spider that causes Peter to have these mutations or some things going on with him? Because if so, what kind of spider was it that bit Peter? Was it like the same typical spider that bit Andrew Garfield Spider Man and Tobey Maguire Spider Man? Or was this spider different from the others? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so fourth point I want to bring out about this movie is basically his relationship with MJ and Ned. So right now we see after the events of No Way Home, apparently Flash Thompson and MJ are going out. That kind of really, I mean, it pays homage to the comics and also what happened to what was MJ and this MJ and Flash in the Amazing Spider-Man. I mean, the Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire movies, Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. So yeah, I kind of find it typical. But this Flash always kind of irked me. He wasn't the jock even. He was more really just a egomaniac narcissist who was smart. I mean, when I think of Flash Thompson, I think of a jerk, of a jock who is a total king of the football team jerk. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this, but hey, if it pays homage to the original um ideal that MJ and Flash were a couple before MJ went with Peter, I guess. But hey, I'm kind of curious to see where this goes because even in the trailer, at the end of the trailer, Peter is at a housewarming for MJ, and I guess my overall question is Peter gonna reveal himself to MJ as Spider-Man, or is Peter Parker and how he had a life with MJ before the events of No Way Home? If so, I'm curious to see how that goes. I really want to see how it goes. And that's what I'm really, really excited for. Okay, guys, final point in this episode. Before I get to it, though, I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me in this video. If you stayed this long for the video, the key word for today is spider. Okay, spider is the key word for the day. If you've gotten this far through the video, be sure to comment down below spider to let me know if you've gotten this far. But let's get on to my final point. And this point is something I really want to talk on in the Spider-Man movie, and it is the cast of villains that we have. So apparently in the brand new day trailer, we get a whole cast of villains showing up. We got Tarantula, which I very much know little about because I've heard of him. I've heard of how he's like a Spider-Man mimic, I guess, but I don't really know who he is. We also got Scorpion, who I've been dying to see in the Spider-Man Homecoming series since Homecoming, since he made a little cameo scene in the end of Homecoming. Also, we got the Hand coming out. The Hand, people. That's right. The Ninja Clan, who is literally the MCU's Foot Clan from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Literally, I am excited about this because this leads to many possibilities. The Hand. This leads back to this question. Are we gonna see the Defenders? Are we gonna see Iron Fist? Are we gonna see Daredevil in this finally? Because if the Hand is in it, you know we're probably gonna see something about the Defenders or Iron Man, or Iron Fist, or Daredevil related. I really hope we do, people, because this this is one of the Defenders don't get a lot of credit as one of the MCU teams. They're one of the most underrated Marvel superhero teams, in my opinion. And I feel like they could use a little bit more spotlight because they're literally heroes for hire. But I really think they could use a lot more spotlight. I really think they could do something. Yeah, I really think they could. We already got Daredevil Born Again coming out. That's already out. We already got season 3 coming. We already saw Punisher in the beginning of the trailer, so we know Punisher's going to be in it. But tell me, are we going to see the Defenders come in? I really want to know. Because if the hand's in it, will we see Daredevil, Elektra, Punisher, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist do a team up with Spider-Man? That would be the highlight since Avengers. Actually, no, not since Avengers. Since No Way Home Spider-Man team up. That would be a highlight for the MCU. All hopes aside, I hope Spider-Man Brand New Day saves the MCU, people, because we need saving. It needs saving. It needs saving before Disney snaps it out of existence like Thanos did back in Endgame and Infinity War. All right, folks, that's it for Random Topics. Be sure to see Spider-Man Brand New Day in theaters coming July. The first trailer came out last week. I believe it's going to be a second trailer coming out soon. I don't know when. I don't know if it's going to come out right before the movie comes out or like next month or something. But be sure to check out more for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe in the comments below. But to this channel, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell for notifications to get get notified for more videos like this. Thanks for joining me on my random topics discussion. I hope you guys have a nice day. Remember, be kind, be safe, be swell. Peace.